Now,
You're
set it
live.
up.
All right, now it says you're live.
We're live. We're live. Okay, we're live.
If, did you pass out the new address for where we're at?
Well, I set up the notification.
Well, we'll give everybody a few minutes. We're live in a different studio outside.
Yep. We're hanging out outside. It's a beautiful South Florida day.
I mean, if you can see and hear us, let me know.
Yep. I mean, I think we're working now. We had a little problem with the way we were setting it up. We don't know what we're doing. What can I say? But anyway, we're here.
Sounds good.
It's race day, right?
That's right. My favorite race.
Ooh, Bristol, Bristol, Bristol. That's a great track.
Oh yeah. I mean, if you follow me on Twitter or anything, I don't think I put it or Facebook as well. There's a Facebook group. I'll give you the address to that at some point when I look it up. But we're on a Facebook group, NASCAR forums. We put it up this morning. Bristol is my favorite racetrack.
Mm-hmm.
The first Bristol I ever watched was when Ward Burton got taken out by Dale Earnhardt Jr. And I remember that man being so mad, and I couldn't understand a damn word he said.
Yeah.
It was so hilarious, but man, it was funny.
Plus, I remember Dale Earnhardt and Terry Labonte not once but twice at the end.
Oh yeah, I remember the funny commercial they had where they go, "What was it? Do you like my wife's pot holders?" And they're holding up the. But I've always loved Bristol. I love the passing. I love the action. I was a little PO'd when they repaved it or rechanged it because I think they really just killed the vibe that was there, and I think they're trying to get back to that vibe, but I don't think they ever will to a point.
But even though it's not quite as good as it was, it's still, compared to the other tracks out there, it's still the best track out there.
Oh yeah,
because there's just so many cars in such a tight space.
My bucket list track. If I could sit in Bristol one day, I will be there.
Yeah, and I can't wait for Auto Club Speedway to be repaved and redone into a half-mile Bristol Martinsville kind of hybrid. That sounds kind of good.
I might brave me an earthquake just to go see that.
Yeah,
definitely.
All right, so should we get right to it? Should we get to the power rankings?
I guess.
All right, go ahead. You go first. Number 10.
You want me to go first, huh? You want to put me on the hot seat in this new live broadcast? Oh my God! All right, number 10. I think would be with me on this, guys. Austin Dillon. I mean, this kid is trying to make me eat my words. He is the story of the playoffs. I mean, what can you say? He finished 6th last Bristol. He's been hot. I think this kid can severely win today.
Yeah, I mean, we predicted him not making it past the first round. I mean, I'm sure a lot of people did. He didn't have playoff points. He only had one win. But look at what he did at Darlington and look at what he did last week at Richmond. And like I said, he finished 6th earlier this year. So it's like he's got a really good chance to keep moving forward. He's showing a lot of speed. No doubt about it. I disagree with 10th because I put him, where did I put him? I have my book open here. I had him at number 7, because like I said, he's been a big surprise and he's got momentum going, and it's a good time to have momentum going, I'll tell you that.
I mean, he keeps riding like this, he could almost put him in the top 4 talk. Could get lucky. If he keeps going.
One round at a time.
I mean,
maybe top 8. Maybe he can make the round of 8.
We've seen Tony Stewart do it. It's not unheard of to go insane in the playoffs. This kid could do it.
All right. My number 10, I know he's had kind of bad week or two. Matt DiBenedetto hasn't exactly been doing the best lately, but he is good at Bristol. And a win will put him right back in the mix.
Well, I'm not that far off disagreeing with you because I have him at 9, for the same reason. He's overdue for a win. I think this guy's going to be up there. Bristol's always a good race for him. He finished 2nd the last Bristol, and there's no reason this guy can't be up there for this Bristol.
Yeah, he'll definitely be up there. Like you said, it's do or die for him. This is it. This is his season is all going to be on Bristol to make it through and survive. It would be epic if Matty DiBenedetto can win this race.
It would be. That would be so cool. I mean, I wouldn't. I'd bust a button or something.
All right, so let's move on to number 9.
Well, I gave you my number 9.
Oh, that's right. You had DiBenedetto. Okay, I have number 9. I have Kurt Busch at number 9. How could you not have Kurt Busch in the power rankings at Bristol. I mean, the dude's got 6 wins, 12 top fives, 21 top tens.
We're dancing around each other this week. Is it the tango or the cha cha? I mean, I have Kurt Busch at 8.
Yeah,
Same reasons. Can't count a Busch out at Bristol. I know I say it all the time.
because
I know
it's
I'm a
always
broken
true.
record because it's true.
It's
The
always
two
true.
best current drivers who are riding at Bristol are Kyle Busch and Kurt Busch. Kyle Busch with 8 wins and Kurt right behind him with 6. These guys were made for Bristol.
There's just something about the Bush brothers at Bristol. They just got it.
Not to mention their buttholes, and you know they're
Right.
going to push somebody out of the way. Just ask
Yeah.
Jimmy Spencer.
Although they don't quite have it as good as Daryl Waltrip had.
Well,
Because
that's
as
why I
good as
say that's
Kyle
why I
Busch,
said current.
right? As good as Kyle Busch is at Bristol currently, I mean, Daryl Waltrip won this track 7 races in a row.
Yeah, that's
I mean,
unheard of.
I mean, come on, think about somebody winning Bristol 7 years in a row, dominating like that.
I agree, but we're talking about current
Right.
drivers. We're talking about 2 playoff drivers, no
Right.
less, that want to make a statement, especially Kyle Busch, because this is not the Kyle Busch we're used to, and he wants to show you he's still in it, and he could be in it
Right.
to win it if he wins
Right.
Bristol.
But we're on Kurt Busch right now.
Still,
But yeah, but Kurt Busch is the same thing. He's trying to get himself in it too. They're both in the same situation. They're both really good at this track, and man, Kurt needs to make some noise. He needs to do something.
oh yeah, this is the track he could do it.
All right. So let's see. That was also your number 8. So we're close. So I might as well give my number 8. Let's see. Let's see where this one is on you. I have Martin Truex at number 8. Or number 8, because he's. You look at his Bristol numbers, and they are just not good. I mean, yeah, he's been doing good lately, but Bristol has never been his friend. Never.
I have him a little higher only because of momentum. You know, I wanted to keep him a little higher. I'll tell you that a little later because he's a lot higher. But my number 7, as we keep going, that was your 8, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I gave you my 8 as Kurt Busch. I kept the Busch together because there's a lot of Busch to go around. I got Kyle Busch at number 7. You know, I want to have him higher. I want to have him top 5. But the problem is he hasn't won.
He hasn't won.
He
That's
has
true.
not won.
But
And I can't put him no higher.
Right.
But this is his best track, and this is the racetrack he could do it. Go ahead,
Right,
baby.
and that's why I have him in the top 5, because this is the place he can do it. I have him at number 5. I mean, like we said, he's got 8 wins here. He's led 2,433 laps at Bristol.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's insane. And he's got a lot less races here than guys like Hamlin and and Harvick and even his brother Kurt Busch. You know, as they've been around longer, and he's got more wins and 5s and laps led and all that than all of them.
I want to put him a little higher. I just would feel more comfortable putting him a little higher if he had at least a win.
The speed's been there though. He's just had the racing. Like I said, the racing gods are humbling him this season. Hopefully, he can get a win, because the thought of Kyle Busch going an entire season without a win,
It's unheard of to me. I
it's-
would have never thunk it.
I can't see that happening. So it's got to come, and this is the best place for him to do it. So he's my number 5.
Well, like I said, I have him number 7, and I'm sticking
Okay.
to my argument because that's the way it is.
Well, we're gonna see how this race goes then.
All right, so where you at? I just gave you up to number 7.
All
It
right,
should be
I
number
have
6
my
for
number
you.
7 was Austin Dillon. So my number 6, I have Joey Logano at number 6, first Penske boy. He's got a couple wins here. He's always fast here. He's got that Penske power. He's definitely going to be there.
I do have him at top 5, though. I have him number 5, so I have him a little higher than you do. I mean, same reasons, though. He finished 3rd last race. This could be. He needs a win. He could use a win. He knows how to win. This is a race. This is a race he could win. This is the race you like to piss people off, so do it. And I think all or nothing. This, also we haven't said it at all. This is the cutoff race, so it's all or nothing today, and I know he'll put it out there.
Yeah. I mean, Joey Logano, he's really good. I just wanted to Kyle Busch is better than Joey Logano here, so that's why I got him in the top 5 over Logano. That's just me. But yeah, I didn't think Jimmy Johnson would be winless this long either. I mean,
I almost had him in my top
yeah,
10. I don't know how
he's
you feel about that, but I almost had him in my top 10 just for the fact he finished third last
yeah,
Bristol. And it's Jimmy Johnson. Do I
yeah,
need any more thing to say about it? It's Jimmy Johnson.
right. But he's been winless for years now.
I
And
know,
I
that's
figured for
insane.
sure he would get one more on his way out. But every time he's had a fast car this year, a
Something's
lot of it has
happened.
been his mistakes.
Yeah,
I hate to say it, but we got to call it what it is. He's made some mistakes this year.
maybe his mind's just not NASCAR no more. Maybe he's already got visions of Indy cars, dancing in his head, and he's ready to go. He
Yeah,
wants to be there, and I think that's showing in the way he's driving it, the mistakes he's making.
I don't know. It's a mystery. But okay, so moving on, where are we at? Are we both at number 4?
Well, I didn't give you my number 6. You gave me your number 6 is
Okay,
Joey
so what's your number
Logano.
6?
My number 6 is Chase Elliott. Here's why. He likes Bristol. I know it seems kind of high considering who I've got in the top 5. I think my top 5 is solid. Okay? I think his finishes don't reflect how good he is at Bristol. But I know we both know he's going to bump, he's going to bang, he's going to knock
Oh,
people out of the
I
way.
mean,
He's not scared to get up there, and he's going to be a factor at the end of the
yeah,
race.
just look how he dive bombed under Joey Logano earlier this year.
Yeah, there's no mistakes.
Right. Brad Keselowski didn't mind that much though.
Oh no, Brad Keselowski didn't mind that at all.
Right, but yeah, Chase, he's going to be up there. I have him at number 4. Because he's really good here. He may, like Christina said, his finishes may not show it because he got an accident here and there, but he knows how to get around that track. Once
Mm-hmm.
he gets a little bit of patience with it and you know have a few more runs and figure it out a little bit better, he'll get it, and he's going to get more wins there, and he's going to be up there though. He's good at Bristol.
Oh yeah, I can't argue with that. I like that.
Right, and he would love to have his first win come at Bristol, and there's always those bonus playoff points for the next round.
Hey, I don't know. I don't know.
Right,
I don't know if I'm gonna wear his shirt this week. I don't know
right,
whose shirt I'm gonna wear.
because it's clear Chase Elliott is going to get into the next round. That's a
But
given.
yeah,
So if he can win a race, get 5 points plus maybe a stage or two, he's going to need those points to start the next round
I
with.
think he does have stage wins though here, so
Yeah, he does have some stage points,
it's possible.
but the further you get, the more you're going to need, especially when you're trying to make that final 4.
Yeah, that is true. All right, so I said my number 5. You said your number 4. My number 4. I told you I had him a little higher than you, Martin Truex Jr. I know he doesn't have the greatest stats here, but I'm telling you that this kid is a guy. He's probably about my age. Who knows? He's a top 5 machine. I was looking at his stats. Out of the last 10 races, he has 9 top 5s. And the lowest in those 10 races is a 22nd at Darlington 2 weeks ago. I mean, this kid
Mm,
is he's flying. This could be the day he conquers Bristol. Don't count him out to win just because his stats say it.
I don't see him winning here. I mean, he may run up there, but like I said, Bristol is not Truex's friend, and he also has the points that he's practically locked in. I mean, barring a disaster, Truex will be advancing.
Yeah, but if you're fast, you're fast, and if you're up there, you're racing to win. That's all there is
Well,
to it.
like I said, Bristol has not been his friend, so I'm going to go with history on this one.
Well, I'm gonna just f history in the face. How you like that?
Well, okay, we'll see. That's
All
up to
right,
Truex.
top 3.
Top 3, go
Top
for
3.
it.
Ready? Okay, I'll start with my top 3. Top 3, as if it's probably that surprising. Brad Keselowski, number 3.
Mm-hmm.
Coming off a win last week, won last Bristol. I mean, if this kid doesn't feel like he's being carried around on everybody's shoulders coming into Bristol, then I think he's insane. But there's no
Yeah,
reason this kid can't win this race.
yeah. I have Brad Keselowski at number 3. He can't. Like I said, he's coming off his big win for his 4th win of the season, so he's getting the playoff points. And Brad Keselowski is looking like a very nice underdog for the championship.
Oh yeah, I
He
mean,
really is, because in this package that they use for these tracks, the Richmond, the short tracks, which is the same package that Phoenix uses, Brad Keselowski has been very good, and Hamlin and Harvick have not been dominant at those tracks.
No, not at all.
So, so we think that yeah, Denny Hamlin and Kevin Harvick might be running away with it. Keselowski looks like if he gets in the final four,
he could be trouble.
he's gonna he could steal it from him.
Yeah, that is true. I mean, there's he knows how to put himself in the right place at the right time. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, the last one shows that. So
Right,
if he ain't gonna race his way there, he's gonna find his way there one way or another.
right, and and then could you imagine if that happens, and then the Denny Hamlin no championship story continues?
I know it really sucks
Is
because I so want Denny Hamlin to win this championship with
right.
all everything that I got in me. I cheer for Harvick now. I have one guy. I don't have one guy I cheer for anymore. Ever since Tony Stewart left, I don't have that one guy. I just like a little bit of everybody, but I've liked Denny Hamlin a lot longer than anybody that I like right now. Even Harvick, I
Mhm.
couldn't stand Harvick in the beginning, but I would love to see him win, and it just sucks to just see it slipping away almost.
Right. Well, I mean, it hasn't slipped away yet. He's still in it,
I hope so.
but he just has that Mark Martin kind of feel to him where, you know, everybody likes him, great driver, just always just that close to winning a championship, but just couldn't ever take that championship. Because Mark Martin, he deserved to win a championship. It just didn't work out. Denny Hamlin so far is following a similar story.
It's but that doesn't take away from either
No,
driver that either Mark Martin or Denny Hamlin is.
they're both great drivers.
Yeah.
They're both really great drivers. I mean, their stats are pretty equal.
Just make sure you're telling Mark Martin that he's on the last lap when he's on the last lap, so that way
Hmm.
he doesn't come in early.
Yeah, that one had to be embarrassing. All right, so speaking of Denny Hamlin, I mean, where do you have Denny Hamlin? I have Denny Hamlin as number one because just better here.
I have him as number two because of momentum from Harvick. I mean,
I
one
mean,
and two is. I just don't think the one and two, as far as these two, really matter as much as we put them one and two anyway.
right, well, Harvick doesn't exactly have the winning momentum either because the last two races he hasn't had the winning car. I mean, he was given the win at Darlington when Truex took him and Chase Elliott out.
Yeah, but
The
he
last
also
week he was only he wasn't it like only fifth place or something. Where
yeah,
did he
but Denny
finish?
Hamlin wants
Seventh.
Denny Hamlin wants to win right now more than Harvick does. Harvick's sitting pretty with the win. He doesn't have to come in here mad. He's way ahead. He's nice.
Right. That's why I have him number one.
Yeah, but that's why he could coast right to the front of the race and not worry about it because he's got nothing on his shoulders right
There's no
now. They're trying
coasting
to.
at Bristol.
I'm not saying coasting, but
Right. Trying to be safe.
right, he's gonna be safe the entire race because he's got no reason to race. But if he's up there, he's gonna.
Right. But because he's got no reason to race, that's why I wouldn't put him at number one. Danny Hamlin needs it a lot more.
Yeah, but this
And
is
Danny
not about
Hamlin's
who
going to
needs
be
it.
pushing it a
This
lot
is
more.
about who's the strongest coming in here. And I'm sorry, the strongest to me is Harvick because he's got less weight on his shoulders.
Might be. But I still think, as far as when it comes to this race and who's going to win this race, I'll put Denny Hamlin over Kevin Harvick.
So does that mean that Denny Hamlin's your winner pick?
No, Denny Hamlin is not my winner pick. I'm going to go with the guy who won last week, 2 wins in a row for the Blue Deuce. I don't know which deuces he have. He's got all different colored deuces lately. That sounds kind of gross. Different colored deuces.
I'm not touching that one. I'm sorry.
All right, but yeah, I'm going to go with Brad Keselowski as my pick.
Well, that's a deuce of a different color then, I guess.
Just because, like I said, when it comes to this package, Keselowski is fast.
Yeah, I mean,
Keselowski was right there last year. I mean, he won the race last year. Like I said, he didn't have the winning car. That was a whole bunch of craziness. So,
I'm not disagreeing with you, Keselowski.
right,
That's a good. I think that's a safe pick because
not
he's up
safe.
there. I think it's a safe pick. Me, I'm stepping outside the comfort zone. I'm not going with the top three. just because I think it's one of them easy.
Kyle Busch.
Not that I said that you're going with it.
Kyle Busch.
I'm going with the man on your hat, Kyle Busch. I think this will be
Ooh.
the breakout race for Kyle Busch.
And I will not complain to be wrong about that.
He wants to be in the picture in the playoffs and at the end.
Right.
You know he is always hungry. He's bringing his kid up to be hungry. Do you watch Brexton race? Holy cow. Little Kyle Busch. But anyway, he wants to be a factor in the championship, and he can do it.
Yes, it's Kyle freaking Busch. I mean, what else can you say? I mean, I'm sure he's not happy that Harvick has now surpassed his win total. I'm sure he can't be happy about that.
No, not at all. Not at all.
Right.
Especially because you know they don't have they
Right.
got bad blood in the background. They don't.
Right. So he needs a win this year. You know, as far as Ryan Blaney goes, I mean, I like the guy. That's her boyfriend.
We broke
One of
up.
her boyfriend.
We
You
broke up. Sorry,
Uh,
it wasn't working out. We broke up.
That's too bad. I mean,
Sorry, honey. Maybe the next one.
Yeah, his luck lately is just because he's in a spot where he needs a win, and I just don't think he can win it personally. I mean, maybe he could. He could prove me wrong.
No,
I won't complain.
It's not me.
But-
It's you, honey. No, I still like the guy. I still root for him. I mean, I still wear his shirt. I'm not saying that I don't like the guy no more just because he's not doing good anymore. I think he's gonna, he's a kid. I think he's got years to come. He'll get better.
Mhm.
It's
But
just for this power rankings.
Right.
It's just I'm going with stats on him. That's why I didn't bring him in my
Yeah.
power rankings this week.
And for this season right now, being 27 points out, needs a win 100%. And
Yeah.
I don't see it happening.
I mean, I'd love to eat my words.
Yeah, if he does, hey, awesome, absolutely awesome. But I just don't see it. So.
Oh, wow.
All right. So, is there
That was
anything else? I mean,
I don't know. Any questions you got to ask us before we Holy moly, this was crazy. I don't know how the heck I got through that without.
man, that was a fast 22 minutes.
Was it really 22 minutes? Have we been
Yeah,
here for
that's where we're
22
at.
minutes? Where did you what?
You know, I mean, who else do we have to talk about in as far as that we didn't talk about in the points? How about Alex Bowman? I mean,
I don't know. He's
27 points to the good. I thought he was going to be out first round. We predicted Alex Bowman out.
Well, they did do a little crew chief changes for not crew chief. I'm sorry. Pit crew changes for him. His Jackman got hurt, so they've switched Jimmy Johnson's Jackman to him, and then Jimmy Johnson has another one coming up to take care of him.
Right. They want to make sure to put the better pit crew on the team that's in the running. And Bowman, I mean, unless he crashes at Bristol, which is possible because he's another one that Bristol really isn't his friend.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, his numbers are really bad at Bristol. But if he can survive Bristol, he'll be in the next round, and he'll have maybe a good track that he can get something. You got Talladega.
Oh yeah, Talladega.
Talladega in the next round, because the next round is Las Vegas, Talladega, and then the Charlotte Roval.
That's gonna be insane.
So those are going to be two wild card tracks.
But tonight, the race, I won't be watching it till tomorrow because I got to work tonight and in the morning. But we'll get a race recap out about it. But I cannot wait to watch it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we will be watching it.
The best Bristol I think I ever watched was when, what was it? Kurt Busch won in the money car. When they were going through when he was going all through all that shit with Jimmy Spencer.
Definitely one of my favorite Bristol races, man. I'll tell you. Along with the Jeff Gordon bump and run with Rusty Wallace, that was good too.
I missed the bump and run. You don't really get it like it's starting to come back a bit.
As far as Bowyer though, I don't know. Do we think Bowyer can hold on? I mean, he does have decent numbers at Bristol. It probably is his best track. Not that he's great, but it is his best track.
Let me be honest. I almost put him in my power rankings just because I was reading his stats and how good he is here.
Average wise.
But my intense dislike for him caused me to be a little biased.
Because for the most part, he sucks. He doesn't do much. He'll run in the top 10, make you think he's going to do good, and then you look at the end of the race. Oh, where did Boyer finish? Oh, he was like 14th, 15th.
Right, he averages the teams every year, and I mean, I'm not saying he should be winning every race. Don't get me wrong. I'm reality. I get that he's not going to win every race, but he's been in Stewart Haas for what 3 years now,
Hmm.
and he's got one win.
Right. And when was his last win? How long ago?
I mean, has he even
And that
been
was a
up there
very
to contend for the win?
right. He's up there a little bit early on, but at the end of the race, where's he at? Every
I
time.
want to see my man's car in victory lane. My man put that car in victory lane, so it can get there. He puts out cars that can get to victory lane because Harvick drives one.
I guess the birds love us. Can hear the birds and trucks driving by because we're live.
Welcome to live.
uh, all right, so let's see. Eric Almirola. I mean, he's been kind of hanging in there. He's been doing pretty good. Just not sure Bristol is his track,
His stats don't like
But
him.
as long as he doesn't have any problems, he can get to the next round. Cole Custer would be cool to see if he can get up there in the next round too.
Yeah.
I mean,
I forgot where I put our playoffs brackets, but
well, yeah, I don't.
but
Oh, as far as our brackets.
yeah, but as far as where they went, but
Right. Well, Cole Custer was one that we predicted to not make it to the next round.
I would like to see. But that aside, I would like to see it. It would be cool to see all the Stewart Haas cars just keep going, other than Boyer.
Yeah. But overall, so far, our bracket is looking like a lot of wrong because 3 of our 4 predictions to go out this round are currently in. That's Bowman, Boyer, and Austin Dillon.
Yeah.
And Dillon and Bowman, it looks like they're getting through. I mean, Dillon's got a 36-point lead, and he only had 5 playoff points.
How many races do we have left?
Well, this is the cutoff race for this round.
No, I'm talking about for the season.
Oh, for the season, 8.
So I have 4 winner picks to your 1.
Yep.
I like that.
I don't think I'm winning that this season.
Nope.
Maybe
Ain't gonna
next
let him.
season.
Nope. Ain't gonna let him.
All right. I mean, I think that's about all the playoff drivers. I think we got them all.
Yeah, I think so.
So all right. Well, we're getting close to 30 minutes anyway, so
Yeah.
I guess it's about time to start wrapping this up. What do you think?
Sounds good to me. I hope we did good for our first live broadcast.
Yeah, this is our first time. Maybe we'll do some more. We'll see how it goes.
And in the future, we'll probably let you know a little bit more in advance. This was kind of a jump in the deep end of the pool type of thing.
Christina's winner pick, if you missed it, was Kyle Busch.
Yes.
She said the man on my hat.
Kyle Busch.
And I had Brad Keselowski, the deuce of we'll see what color.
So
it's
anyway,
always a mystery what color deuce you're going to get from Keselowski.
All right, don't forget also about our sweepstakes.
Yep. When we get to 100 subscribers, we have Jeff Gordon 1995 championship tin that I always show off, but I don't.
We do not have with us.
I don't have
Welcome
it with
to
me.
live.
It's inside.
But anyways, we got that. We also got the super secret 75 subscriber gift.
Right.
Comes in your favorite driver.
Yeah, hint. It's going to come with your driver.
So anyways, I guess that's it.
Yep. So until next time, have a good day.
Bye.